Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it pick a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rob and cheat, and not press the poor. Make out what I seen to. Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite part: if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the day them can sell out Rasta, can't sell it out, I sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the dead can sell out Rasta, I sell a house, I sell out Babylon. Yes, stop on the Friday. You might throw a stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, man, throw a stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Gucci man show and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rasta man show and stone.
Stibbidim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no keep, and some informer friend we lovely. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV, check it.
Take your hands out the public purse was the parting shot fired by Paula Llewellyn. But we're asking Vanessa the question, why not take a pop at the entire crooked, corrupt government? Hustlers, crooks, thieves in the public service, hustling the people. Take a parting shot at the entire government, where it all started. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Global TV this morning. Thank you all for joining us. I don't often ask you to share the lives. I'm going to ask you to share the live this morning, please. Particularly for those of you who can share the live for me to Angela Brown Burke. For those of you who are able to share it to Dana Morris Dixon, please do. If you can also share it to Mayor Swaby, Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, I'd be also grateful. So please help us this morning by sharing the live as much as you can. We need to talk to a few people this morning. To my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good morning and welcome. Thank you for joining us this morning. Let me see who is about the place this morning. Morning, Globalists. Good morning. Debbie Jarvis TV. Good morning. Marcia Thomas. Good morning. Beat and Teach. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Who else is here? Hold on, let me scroll through. Julie Roberts, good morning. Good morning. Arlene Scott, good morning. Wayne Evans, Sharon Bernard, good morning. JP. Annie, good morning. RJ, good morning. Good morning. Norman Ferguson. Kayla Shelley, good morning. Jamrack 8766, Colin, good morning. Carmen Forrest, good morning. Good morning. Estina Tynes, Sophia Hall, Renice Nicholson. Good morning. Joan Bailey, Pamela Acola, Peter Baker, Carl Roberts, good morning. Abinasar Cody, Lawrence Michaels, Althea, Ivan Johnson, Joan Bailey, Violet Watson. Good morning. Let me see who is on TikTok. Please share the live for me, please. Debbie Jervis, good morning. Colleen, Sexy K, Debbie and Duncan, Stacy and Levy, PNP, Puddle, good morning. Yvonne Wilson, Insta Nanny, Blacker, Kevin Thomas, good morning, and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning. We will get certain things out of the way first. We don't know where the program will go this morning. We will just follow the program, Sexy K Morning. For those of you on TikTok, this reference now is to the lady in the middle, the lower of the three ladies. The lady in the middle, Don Mel. Morning, Lynette Jenkins. Very beautiful lady, isn't she? Well-groomed, presented Christine Gilbert. Morning, Colleen James. Beautiful. You would agree, isn't it? Very, very beautiful lady. Dr. Patricia Findley. Very beautiful. You will agree that she is. Opal Watson, how are you? Very well dressed and beautiful lady, well presented, very educated, mind you. Dr. Patricia Findley. Good morning, Doctor. Dr. Patricia Findley is a principal. Quite a decent, educated, upstanding lady. You're quite a pig, though, Doctor, aren't you? I mean, you like to grunt and bark and roll and waller and all of that, Dr. Findley. Call Angela Brown-Burke for us, please. Because Dr. Findley here, we have addressed Dr. Findley on here before, but we've never shown you her photograph. The school Dr. Findley is the principal of is CORBURN Garden Primary and Junior High. It's within Angela Brown-Burke's constituency. The Minister of Education is Dana Morris Dixon. Call Mayor Swaby to the front of the line, please, because we need to get Mayor Swaby out of the way first. Now, Mayor Swaby, good, come on, share the live to Mayor Swaby. I've never addressed Mayor Swaby on here ever before, and I'm going to address Mayor Swaby this morning. Can you share the live to Mayor Swaby for us, please? I'm referencing an incident, Mayor Swaby, that took place at the gate of CORBURN Garden. Remember, we addressed a situation that unfolded at the gate of CORBURN Garden, primary and junior high before. That one had to do with Kevin Minot, who was the school caretaker, who was using the school for his sexual purposes at night. And Kevin Minot set up a taxi driver for him friend Armand, them robbed the taxi driver, nearly kill him, end up in a hospital. And the same Dr. Patricia Findley. But you know, on Global TV, we like to give people them name. So if you have read The Animal Farm that I've asked you to read, you would know that the leading pig on The Animal Farm is Napoleon. You would also know that the most rebellious pig on The Animal Farm is Snowball. So stitching together this morning is Dr. Napoleon Snowball. In short, Dr. Snowball. Back to Mayor Swaby. It has came to my attention, Mayor, that the last time, prior to last week, that rubbish was collected from CORBURN Garden, primary and junior high, was in February. When your men, Mayor Swaby, last collected rubbish from the school in February of this year, they did not turn up until last week. Last week, they turned up, Mayor Swaby. They did their job. Share the live to Mayor Swaby. They turned up and they did their job. But before we move on, Mayor Swaby, I want to ask you, what was the problem between February to last week while there was no rubbish collection from CORBURN Garden, primary and junior high? That's a question that Mayor Swaby should answer. From February to last week, there was no rubbish collection at the school. So Mayor Swaby, you need to answer that and deal with that, because you have more to investigate. There was a collection also after the collection last week, Mayor Swaby. There was a collection yesterday, which became very contentious. The rubbish men arrived at the school before Dr. Snowball and were doing their job. Dr. Snowball happens to arrive before the men them could do them work. Dr. Snowball couldn't have waited until the men them do them work and drive out so she can drive in. What Dr. Snowball did was parked in front of the rubbish truck. Patricia Findley, the educated, qualified doctor, parked in front of the truck, got out of her car, and it went south. It was a brawl yesterday morning. Patricia Findley, Dr. Napoleon Snowball, at your school gate, not only blocking the rubbish truck from coming out, Patricia Findley, but blocking all your other staff members from driving into the compound. It was a wahala at the school gate yesterday morning, created by Dr. Patricia Findley, principal of CORBURN Garden Comprehensive, CORBURN Garden Primary and Junior High. Raymond, how you doing? Now back to Mayor Swaby. You, Mayor Swaby, need to investigate and tell the public what happened to your men at CORBURN Gardens Primary and Junior High yesterday morning when they went for rubbish collection. To Angela Brown Burke, I've asked you to investigate this lady before. Dana Morris Dixon, I have asked you both too. Several parents are reaching out to me from that school and are being disgruntled because Dr. Snowball is not teaching up there. Dr. Snowball is creating for the gangs. The tantrum and riot that Dr. Snowball threw in front of children, parents, and her staff yesterday morning was a disgrace to the teaching profession. This is not the first time Patricia Findley has behaved recklessly. When the situation with Kevin Minot, there were possible risks to the children and to the academic staff at the school, given the situation that Kevin Minot, the school caretaker, set up his taxi driver, almost got him killed. When Patricia was alerted at the incident that happened at the school gate that Kevin Minot set up, Patricia went silent on everybody. Patricia, if you all remember, did not even have a meeting with the staff about it until I called her out on here. Now, the MP and the Ministry of Education needs to investigate. The parents are crying out. The parents are crying out that this woman is a danger to the psyche of our children. The rage and tantrum that Patricia Findley could go out in at any time, it's not acceptable in the teaching profession. And then everybody wonder why our school ground has become so riotous. If you have a mix of warthog and hyena in the teaching profession, National Solid Waste. Well, me know say local government responsible for rubbish clearance. Whoever them coordinate with, rubbish removal come and fall under local government. So they need to investigate what happened at the school yesterday morning, Dana Morris Dixon. Parents are complaining that there's no professionalism coming from the top at CORBURN Garden. This is not the first time. Yesterday morning, Colleen, Andrea, how are you? Yesterday morning was a public fracas. I asked the parents, why didn't you video it? We fear them target with children. The riot with Patricia are run up there. The people, the parents are in fear of her victimizing their children. You cannot have this level of fear in education, Miss Morris. She's there to nurture. She's not there to put fear into them. You can't learn in an environment of fear. Joseph, how are you? You cannot learn in an environment of fear. And Patricia needs to be investigated. The PTA board needs to stand up against Patricia. Everybody fed up with Patricia now, parents, students, and a lot of her academic staff, because she's a bully. She created a wahala yesterday morning at her school gate, all because she is Dr. Patricia Findley, the principal of CORBURN Garden Primary Comprehensive. When the rubbish man see me coming, they must move their truck immediately so Patricia can be escorted through. And if that is not done, then Patricia's going to get out of her car and she's going to show us that there really can be a mixed breed between a warthog and a hyena. Isn't it, Patricia? You're a disgrace to the teaching profession with your pretty face. Now, you remember a couple of mornings ago, we talked about the difference between education and training. Now, this morning, we're going to look at qualification versus certification. Qualification. Because education, training, qualification, certification. We are confused a lot of the time by certification, but not pay much attention to qualification, which are two different things. Many people walk around with certification. There's many people who have bachelor's degrees and master's degrees and doctor degrees, and they have them all. Those are certification. Certification. Are you qualified to meet the requirement of what you've been certified for? Is a different thing. And you have many people walking around with certification pretending to be qualified. Walking around with certification, pretending to be qualified. I'm good, Andrea. I'm good. How are you? And this is a representation of certification. Because if Dr. Snowball was qualified, her qualification comes with a level of maturity and self-control. Given how high on the pedestal Dr. Snowball is, you are in control of an institution where you give advice to all academic staff below you and an example to the academic staff and students. That's the qualified person would have those demeanor, Dr. Snowball, isn't it? But the one who jump out of their car, doctor, wave their handbag, knock their chest, I am doctor, so on and so forth. That's the certified one. You have to remind us who you are because we don't know it. We have not seen it. It's the same thing Andrew Holness does, you know. You can't call him Andrew Holness anymore. You have to call him Dr. the Honorable Andrew Michael Holness. Because nobody know him as Dr. Andrew Holness. So him have to jam it in now. Because he know his economy is a failed thing. If you ask Andrew, what color dress was your wife wearing when you got married? You see, at that time, the economy wasn't so good. So the dress she wore, we would have worn a different dress now that we have the best economy. A constant reminder that I have not done well, but you must view me as one who has done well. Aren't we sorry for the children who them go to school, a riot? Them a come home from school, government gang throw them up against the wall pan road. The little money we fi educate them, government and him friend them, just have their hand in a hit so, just a dig and a come out. But please, Dana Morris Dixon and Angela Brown-Burke, pay attention to the situation unfolding at Coburn Gardens. If Dr. Snowball is having a breakdown and there ought to be intervention, if doctor need to take a break from the job, something need to happen. The parents aren't happy. The academic staff aren't happy. The children aren't happy because they are being constantly bullied by Dr. Patricia Findley, the principal of Coburn Garden Primary and Junior High. And there ought to be serious intervention to protect our children from a growing monster. You see, just like when a monster get out of hand over University Hospital, the criminal Dr. Bruce, don't allow another monster to get out of control on our children. The pretty-faced doctor is a monster. She's ruling the school with an iron rod without qualification. Her behavior is of a certified one. Somebody needs to intervene to protect the children. And while we're at the children, listen, the Prime Minister run out and him say we are going to rescue the telecom because them a thief from telecom. So we are going to rescue telecom because them a thief the telecom infrastructure, you can call it instructor like, and it doesn't matter which one. That is the Prime Minister's priority. The Prime Minister can run out and tell you we are going to protect. They like a piece of wire them with them a thief and they can sing them with them a thief. You never hear the Prime Minister come out and say we are going to rescue our children. Never hear the Prime Minister come out and say we are going to rescue our children. But the Prime Minister quick to put legislation in place to protect telecom. But him not have no interest to put legislation in place to protect our children, like publishing the sex offenders register. So this Prime Minister priority is about them and their friends. We, the people and our children, is not involved in it at all. Make we move to Paula because we're going to play some more Dr. Bruce. So we're going to play back Dr. Bruce this morning again. I don't notice so nobody still not hear nothing about Dr. Bruce yet. Melissa, how you do? Catherine, how are you? I don't notice so nobody not hear. Nobody don't know about Dr. Bruce. No, Drunkra, stop calling me name. Nobody not hear about Dr. Roger Hunter. Nobody in the journalist landscape don't know who Dr. Roger Hunter is. Isn't it too little too late though, Vanessa? I mean, you who could have prosecuted a lot of them, sent a lot of them to prison for the crimes committed in the public purse, Vanessa. And I know you tell civil service workers say, then fi top going at the job as false pretense to collect salary and thief. Why you don't talk about the corrupt government we entrench them in the parlor? Why you don't talk about the corrupt government we turn a total blind eye? Too little too late, Paula. You could, as Director of Public Prosecution, you could have done something. The amount of public service. What happened to Grace McLean? Paula! Paula, you're wicked, you know? Jesus Christ, Paula, you're wicked. You were stepped down, left Grace McLean, and prosecute Grace McLean. Warrell Reed, and prosecute him. Kim, and prosecute him. Pinnock, and you are come out here, come tell them, say, take them hands out of the cookie jar and take the job them under false pretense. Woman, how you wicked, so? Because you say no, Paula, you couldn't stop a lot of them. Because if you did send Grace McLean a prison, make Grace McLean a scrub toilet a prison now, maybe Warrell Reed wouldn't have done what he has done. And maybe Andrew wouldn't so bareface Paula Llewellyn and brazen with his stealing. Too little too late, Paula. Myrtle Thomas, how you do? Keith Matthews, Pamela Akola. Too little, too late. You could undo same thing. The whole back of all heap of the thief them were unleashed pan with. Look pan when you come out attack. Paula Llewellyn, who thought I was rather an ugly child. Look pan when you just wake up, Paula. After about 18 years, Paula Llewellyn dead. Sophie, good morning. Paula did about 118 years, innit? Paula is only coming out now to tell public sector workers, say, take your hands out the cookie jar. Why don't you tell it to Andrew? Paula Llewellyn. Why you don't tell Andrew to tap thief? Paula? I him then learn it from you know. Kitten do what they supposed to. Paula. So if you're going to come out, come tell public sector workers, say, take their hand out of the public purse. What about Andrew's hand? What about Christopher's hand? What about Darrell Vard's hand? You see these hypocrites, when they want to confuse you, the people, they only say what appears to be meaningful or true when there's no use for them anymore. Hmm? When there is no use for them anymore, that's when them can come out and say useful things. Paula, I don't want to tell you words this morning, lady. You admit say you did ugly for your picking, and that's enough for me. You understand? I don't want to go south on you this morning, but we literally don't care. We literally don't care what you want to say. It really won't make any difference now, because when you could have done something, you close your eye and look the other side. So we're not really interested. We now look friend, just like how we tell Matthew Samuda where they're drunk. We don't want a beach for you. We don't want no beach from labor rights. No, we don't. We're serious about that. So anyone who want to walk and promise we say we're not gonna make we walk on beach. No, we don't. We walk on it, we walk in the crater them on the road. We don't want to walk on beach, not under Labour government. Because we not go walk on it for long, because Labour government will go have a few weeks left in a power. You understand? So that's the one make we don't want it found. Because we know saying we're gonna last. You understand? And not we're gonna last, and not we're gonna live long. So it don't make no sense to say, oh, let's vote for Labour because we're gonna get beat for walk pan. No. We know saying something we're gonna have for long. So we're not gonna buy the story. So no, we don't want your beach. Our 140 or 141 murder in the come and investigate now. Machi, how are you? Novlet Blake, Elga Fletcher. Me tired of the police just killing young men's son, just tell you something. But may I go bring a few video clips to you, which are graphic information, graphic scenes. But I mean, I don't understand why we keep saying we're not in slavery anymore. That I'm very confused when that is said. Like literally, I go, oh, I'm confused. Where is it all?
Kill the youth man and left in data, brother. The man one youth, the man carry money come give him pitney and go home back for go see. Gonna stop the bike, take him off and murder the youth cold-blooded. Justice police, man.
When people say slavery ended or we're not in slavery, I kind of struggle with it. Like literally struggle with it. From yesterday morning, I was meant to play this JCF video.
Come in and say, oh, police come pull off your door. Nobody is home and you pull off my door. Alright, so this is when I come out. I look for the kids. See there? When I look, see me and my picking them at 4 o'clock in the morning. See me here with my kids them. I leave with my kids wrap up. This is 4:23 in the morning. Yeah, 4:23 in the morning. See it there? 4:23 in the morning. See me baby them there? And see me there with my daughter because she was sleeping. And I have to wrap her up in a sheet so she wake up now. And see it there? Me I carry them in a car. Them stand up and look for me because I not look for them and I not choose them because I not going and no car with them. See me come step to me and I talk, but you can't drive. See them? See it? 4 of what time they? 4:24 in the morning.
Jamaicans, police are walk and broke on the house now. We don't have to be careful. Police are walk and broke house in a Jamaica. Hold on there. Who else we have pan with slide? This man, we deal with Paula, we deal with Andrew. And we deal with CORBURN Garden. So we'll go hear back some more of Dr. Roger Hunter. Because nobody not hear about it. So we're take it that I hear they not hear. So we play it here, they hear. Now so you go? I am convinced that nobody in media land has heard Dr. Roger Hunter's plight, have heard that the state has attacked Dr. Roger Hunter. Nobody heard. Can you believe it? That in today's world, something can happen on the media, and the media don't hear about it? No, sir. I am shocked that the government, me didn't know, so the observer fully on board. But am I fully on board now in it? Yes, the last part of Dr. Roger Hunter interview or we never get yesterday morning. We're going to go to, hold on. Right, hold on. This was the last part of Dr. Hunter interview or we never listened to. So we're going to listen to the last part. But nobody know hear about it yet. Surprisingly, not a soul.
Out of a scale of 10,
Julie Black
had some
Yes, sir.
interesting revelations here tonight by Dr. Roger Hunter, neurologist, surgeon here practicing in Jamaica and across the globe. So, Dr. Hunter,
You're a little low, sir, Andre. I don't know. I'm maximum at my mic.
you're hearing me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but it's not as good as it used to be. But go ahead.
So, Dr. Hunter, what we will potentially invite you to come back and share more as to in depth of the crisis of what is happening in Jamaica. But out of a scale of 10, how bad is healthcare in Jamaica presently?
-1.
-1.
So from a scale of 1 to 10, Dr.
Out of a scale of
Hunter says
-10,
-1.
-1.
It don't make 0.
-1.
Mighty God.
I'm well traveled, you know. I just come.
Jamaica, this is a serious indictment, you know. Dr. Roger Hunter is saying, on a scale of 1 to 10, the destruction in our healthcare is -1. He's not even putting our healthcare at 0. Way, way beyond what we should have been in a derelict state. Bloody hell. On and off, fret.
Back from Liverpool. They have 10 operating theaters just for adults, 5 operating theaters just for kids. Neurosurgery alone, 15 operating theaters for neurosurgery alone for a population of 5 million people. Americans go there to train. Canadians go there to train. Polish people go there to train. Jamaicans go there to train. And I thankfully have a significant friend or friends there.
So how do we proceed as a country and as a nation?
We have to rethink, we have to rethink, right? Because medicine is not becoming more expansive, it's being reductive, right? So, for instance, every home should have 5 basic things.
Yes.
A pulse oximeter where you put on your finger that measures your oxygen levels. It should have a blood pressure machine. You should know to check your blood pressure. And what is high, remember, the normal blood pressure now is 130/80, not higher. Unless you have a stroke, sometimes we allow it to go higher until it comes back down. You should have a glucometer to test your sugar. My friend just thought that, oh, he didn't have sugar. Sugar was 28. Had to rush, go to hospital. This has happened to more than one of my friends. Every home should have a scale. Remember, we say that obese people have a risk of premature death on par with cigarette smokers.
Yes.
Then we're talking about...
Are you working super hard to make your business work? Well, here's a thing that you need to know. Businesses...
a thermometer to measure the temperature. Your home all homes should be configured so that the doctor or you should have a domiciliary team so that they can come to your home and take out the thing that's stuck in your ear or the bone that's stuck in the back of your throat. They can come to your home and set up an IV and stabilize you and watch you till you're ready to be drained.
Yes.
Kingsley Cooper his abdomen should never have been open. It was a mistake of his life when they cut him open.
Oh, Kingsley Cooper from Pulse?
From Pulse, that's right. The mistake of his life. And the funny thing is, it happened almost 20 years ago to Scope Dennis, William Dennis from Children's Hospital. They cut him open too. It almost happened to Dr. Daniel Graham when he was telling me how he was being reassured by the surgical team up there who were off to Gulf. He'd flew up to Miami and they were able to point out exactly where he was leaking from.
Wow, the ruptured appendix.
Ruptured intestines. Wow. Leaking intestines. We have to have a domicile type of service. All parish hospitals should have a CT scan, every one of them. And private hospitals should be given CT scans by government. Every GP should get like $10 million for their practice. Because a GP is the first.
Why Dr. Hunter is so big on the CT scan here? You see, the reliance of blood tests is not showing up a lot of things until it's way advanced. A CT scan can detect things at a very early stage. And that's why Dr. Hunter is big on the CT scan here, because what that will do is you will be able to detect more illnesses at an early stage where they are more treatable. We are failing as a country.
port of call. Every single general practitioner, bona fide, certified stamped, should get $10 million to upgrade their practice. So they can put up an IV, they can put a monitor on you. You know,
But
a man like Dr. Lloyd Brooks, he should have a facility to take people out of the unbearable circumstances at Mandeville Public Hospital, Maypen Hospital, KPH. It's
You know what Dr. Hunter is saying here? We had to do the same thing for our mother because Black River Hospital never liked our mother at all because she was coming there too often. She was being admitted too often. One of the nurse had it to say, 1 point, you again. And what we did, we had to turn the home into a hospital. We had a 24-hour carer. We had the doctor visiting every Saturday. We had her feeding, her intravenous feeding set up at home. We have oxygen cylinder at home. What Dr. Hunter is explaining here, we had to do this 15, 14 years ago because my mom died 12 years ago. We had to do this for almost 2 years before our mom died because we couldn't allow her to go to Black River Hospital because we know they were going to kill her. So we had to turn the home into a hospital at home to prolong her life, because if we were dependent on admitting her to the hospital, which they were fed up of her, they would have killed her.
It's unbearable. Natalie Wiley had to throw it in. The Andrews girl, our sister school, she said she can't take it no more.
Absolutely superb. The moment you walk through that door, there's a
Wow. She can't take it no more.
What you want to
But
tell?
everybody must be qualified.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say, oh, 1989, you weren't allowed to be qualified. But how comes Donaldson Hugh, your own classmate, and Tony Hugh have final certifications? Were you doing a territorial grab? Why didn't stay there? Or why didn't you come back and let Professor Cross and Dr. Leramo examine you?
So question.
And finish you.
Question. Where do we go from here?
We have to rethink it. It's quite easy. Remember, 3 times I was sick, 3 times I treated at home.
So you believe that person
COVID, completely treated at home. Ruptured appendix, 11 days at home. Have my drip and my infusion pump at home. My neighbor was sick. I went over there. His white cell count was 30. He was septic. Triple antibiotics, ICU nurse, multimodal monitor, IV pump. He's alive 6 days later.
Wow.
Treated at home.
All of this you did
Medicine
at home.
started at home and will end at home. Now, if you build a model, you then say that, well, we therefore then have to build decent homes in Portmore, decent homes in Bernard Lodge, not what we're seeing now down there, not the matchbox homes, but decent homes where you can get space to turn around and do things. You can use a laptop ultrasound like what was done on that 93-year-old lady to drain her 250 mil collection when the surgeon first offered her to cut her open from top to bottom. And his excuse, oh, he's a surgeon. Because he's a surgeon, he has to cut you home. You don't realize that medicine is changing. Peptic ulcer is no longer treated by surgery.
Okay.
Peptic ulcer is treated by antibiotics, tablets, antacids. No more Bill Roth 2, antrectomy, vagotomy. No, dead. We're done.
All right.
Gone.
Well,
We have to reach people where they are in the Rio Grande Valley. Medicine has to be agile.
well, Doc, we're going to talk about one of these days a new healthcare in Jamaica. And I know you are a bit exhausted now. We're going to get you to come back one of these days, and we're going to talk about what healthcare should look like and what you'd want the next government to focus on and to fix. But I really thank you for coming tonight.
My pleasure.
You have revealed.
It's not about me. It's not about me.
You have revealed.
It's about the people and citizens of Jamaica.
So
it's about you and your listeners.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for having me. I hope the medical council will understand a bit better. Because even in London, I had to take a hospital to the coroner's court. And the coroner's court ruled in my favor.
Wow.
That they killed my patient. Money didn't matter. So we are here to protect you. And if you're not in medicine to protect life, you need the equipment to work with. I need my 14 containers off the wharf.
14 containers? What the 14 containers of the wharf have?
100 dialysis machines.
You have
yes. And the Commissioner of Customs hold on to them even though I have a waiver.
So why
under the 2012 Omnibus IMF program that instills a social net that says you should not have any GCT or duty on medical tools of trade.
So why them hold? What were you going to do with all of those dialysis machines? Set up private?
We were going to, just like what they did doing on Lyndhurst Road, you can get dialysis for $10,000. We're going to drop the price.
Oh, you were going to reduce the cost.
This smartwatch has a higher accuracy in blood glucose measurement than medical testing devices, and it doesn't require finger.
Are you aware that this is a deliberate obstruction of the government from any form of development that will benefit the people?
This is not my area of expertise. I have no interest. I just have an interest in relieving suffering.
And you were going to carry
dialyze at home, DHD, daily home dialysis. So a man like you can dialyze overnight while you sleep and go to work the next morning.
Because that is done regularly in the United Kingdom here. Dr. Roger Hunter knows exactly what he's doing. Dr. Hunter wants to alleviate the burden on the hospitals by getting a lot of things done in the community practice.
Wow.
Let my tools of trade go.
Wow. This is a lot, Doc.
The public is listening. The public is watching. The public knew me from COVID. And as one journalist said, Doc, you're the only doctor who never changes talk during COVID. Never changes talk. The vaccines were never going to work. So they're now banned. And the virus is always going to mutate. But coronavirus is still here. So I thank you profoundly from the bottom of my heart for giving me this opportunity to speak to your highly intelligent audience so that they can open their eyes and see what is really happening with healthcare in Jamaica.
I just want to ask you this final question, though. Has all that is happening in Jamaica, has it affected you mentally to the point where it carries you to depression?
No, no, no. It
But
hurts me.
it hurts you.
You know, I've been a fighter for a very long time. In 1988, when CXC disqualified me from my CXC exams, I know I didn't cheat. I just picked myself up, dust myself off, and went straight to Cambridge and did the Cambridge exam at Piccadilly. And I knew that teacher is still alive and he knew what he did.
Wow.
No, thank God for my family. Thank God for them.
You're a fighter.
We have been through a lot.
How many years
but we always have plan A, B, and C.
How
the
many
glory
years,
of God.
How many years you have been practicing?
Practically 30 years. My classmate from Apple Valley in California reached out to me. Listen, man, WhatsApp and the social medias are wonderful too. We reconnect. See, a friend of mine from Tivoli, Trenchtown High School, sadly it's no more, just reached out to me from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He had a heart attack up there and had stents. Lucky thing he left the army in time. I have a lot of people who know me. But one thing is for sure, during COVID, I worked like a dog, non-stop. And I still insist that Jody and Ferron needs justice. Jennifer Jackson, whose esophagus was intubated at the University Hospital in the early 1990s and spent 10 years non-stop in the ICU there, costing the taxpayers $5 billion. She needs justice.
Wow.
The docket has disappeared.
Wow.
The infamous docket disappearing.
Well, Doc, we will follow up on those stories another time. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. We can't be numb to these things because today for me, tomorrow for you.
Yeah, man. Thank you for
coming. I'm happy. The truth must be told, and the truth shall set you free. Just tell the truth. Just say, I'm sorry I did it. I did it. I'm sorry. Just come and say, I'm sorry.
Well, Doc,
apologize for what you did. Learn to say, I'm sorry. Don't pretend that you're high and mighty and your nose above the patient. Just say, I'm sorry. Treat your colleagues with love and respect.
Well, we pray that you
don't call them mad. Don't style them. Oh, you can't be mad, Andre, and get so many awards. It's not possible. It's not possible.
With these strategies in hand, you'll no longer need to rely on guesses or the same indicators used by losing traders. You
need to ask yourself why you failed.
So they attempt to label you as mentally.
Yeah, of course. That's rude.
That's what they regularly do with truth tellers anyway. First thing them say we're mad or it's conspiracy theory.
That's rule number one. Always portray the patient that the person is mad.
Well, I have suffered.
You went through that, didn't you?
I've suffered those labels as well.
Yeah, man. But we can laugh at the storm. With Christ in the vessel, we can laugh at the storm.
Well, Dr. Hunter,
once you're doing God's work, no one will stop you. We'll only rise.
Okay, Dr. Roger Hunter, Jamaica, thank you for coming, and we will talk again soon. God bless
you and all your listeners. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Jamaica, this needs to be aired and re-aired and re-aired and there's so much to grapple with. There is so much to grapple with because you notice everything is deliberate. Even the little help what Dr. Roger Hunter want bring to the people. The government use its agencies and apparatus to hold on to over 100 dialysis machines that the country needs, that patient in the country need, that this government isn't providing. Because if this government can provide us 1 drill for 32 million, God Almighty, we wouldn't want to pick up the bill for 100 dialysis machine. This whole Roger Hunter situation is making me so fucking angry. I mean, angry. You know, Jamaicans. Sorry. These are the things that create outrage, you know. You mean say all when you hear say them a kill you now get up and have outbursts of demonstrations and strikes? This is not just about poor Jamaicans, you know. This is about all of us. Anyway, I'm going to have my East Indian. I have the 2 common mango yesterday. Skin and all, I had the 2 seed, put on a dry. So cut them out and grate them. I'm going to have my East Indian. I probably just cut half of it, nyam, and put the rest back in the fridge. But anyway, bye people. Thank you all for being here this morning, because this is too depressing. This is too depressing. But see how Jamaicans just sit down and wait for die. Jamaicans, you can die fighting, you know. You can die pushing back. You not just have to sit down and wait. So, thank you all for being here this morning. Today, Friday. A Friday being it. I'm not sure. Tonight I may not come on. I'm not sure if I am on a way see me. Listen, police, I see you are shutting us even in our house. There's a time when we have to become rebels, and I'm afraid for them even shut us down in the street, because them are going to shut we in our house anyway. I'd rather they shut me down in the street than come in my house, come shut me innocently, because as something may stand up for. I'm like mango seed and pear seeds. You can use them like how you use busy, dry them, grate them, make tea, and so on. Because just like the leaves, they also have a lot of antioxidants as well. So you can cut out the mango seed, dry it, grate it, and you can make tea with it. Anyway, my peeps, thank you very much for being here this morning on the Global TV group. We definitely are going to rerun Dr. Roger Hunter again, because we must play it until every Jamaican hear it and understand that this is one of the most dangerous things we're realizing that's taking place to us, because the place where we go to for safety and for help has turned out to be a place of danger. And that is how we must understand it. Yeah, man, you see, after you cut it, after you dry it and cut it out of the kind of ladybug, there's the mango seed, there's a soft bit inside of it, just like pear seed. So when it dry, you can cut it out and grate it. Just like how you would then grate a pear seed, or you then grate a busy. Yeah, you can do that. They have antioxidant. Any leaf have antioxidant. The seeds also have the same thing as well. Anyway, my people, Thank you very much for being here this morning. Lovely to have your support as always. If we come back this evening, you will see us. But if not, I'll possibly do a special run. You know, we like to take Saturdays off, but I'll possibly do a special run on the Dr. Roger Hunter story. We must not let this die. This is not, as Dr. Roger Hunter tells us, it's not about him. It is about all of us who have been murdered by the national health care. That is what it's about. And that's why we have to keep this story alive. We always knew Dr. Dawes was onto something, but it bigger. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Good morning and good afternoon.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it pick a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat, and not press the poor. Make up what I seen him. Make a man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan. Make a man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see? They didn't can sell out Rasta and sell it out. I sell out Babylon. Big man show one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Big man show one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see? They didn't can sell out Rasta. I sell out. I sell out Babylon. If I throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing. If I throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black big man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.